Welcome back to Horse Racing Today on HRTV. The feature race on Saturday at the Del Mar Thoroughbred Club is the El Cajon Stakes for 3-year-olds going 1 mile on the main track. And we are joined on the line right now by jockey Mike Smith, who will be aboard Iron Fist for the Hall of Famer Jerry Hollendorfer, who's installed at 3-1 on the morning line. And Mike, it took him a little bit to break his maiden. He did it in his 5th career start, but it was his first attempt going long on the dirt. Did you feel maybe that this horse might be a little bit better once he stretched out in distance?
On distance and had some speed, and then he's just one of those horses that you knew the talent was always there. It's just getting him mentally focused. You know, he's always been kind of a young play kind of horse that just like to kind of play around a lot, you know, and really not focus as well as he'd like. But he knew once the light came on that he was going to be something special.
Well, he was in the Grade 2 West Virginia Derby in his last start. You rode him out there on August 1st. Compared to his races 2 and 3 starts back, he was a little bit closer to the pace. He sat a little bit further off it in the West Virginia Derby last out. How did he handle the kickback for you?
Well, that wasn't by design. The design was to actually be laying probably first or second. Again, that's where that kid kind of came out in him. We got down there and it was a brand new place, and he didn't get to train one morning on a Thursday morning, but they had a track closed for some reason. And he was just so full of himself that he wouldn't focus. I mean, even the whole post parade, he was just having a blast, bucking and playing. Kind of went into the gate that way and was kind of doing it inside the gate, too. He was busy trying to talk to everybody else instead of focus on the brakes. So we got away slow. Then, of course, the kickback hit him, and he realized he was in a race and wanted to catch up and do it all at once. And, again, that's just immaturity. I think that with time and with racing, of course, it's going to be really, like I said before, really something special towards the end of the year. So that was a big problem there. Now we're back at home, a place where he's kind of, familiar with, and look for a big effort out of him tomorrow.
So is it safe to say the game plan probably coming up on Saturday is going to be hopefully break well and put him right in the race, put him maybe right there on the front end?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, he's a horse that, when I've done that with, we found that when I've done that with, he focuses a whole lot better. And that's really all it is with him. I think eventually in time, if a horse with 2 or 3 that can really go out there and set some practice, he'll sit back a little further and be no problem. Again, the light's coming on. It's just taking a little bit.
Well, Mike Smith will be aboard Iron Fist in the El Cajon Stakes for 3-year-olds on Saturday. But, Mike, I want to go to another 3-year-old, and he just happens to be the best 3-year-old in the country, and that is American Pharoah. You competed against him in his last start in the Haskell Invitational at Monmouth. You rode competitive edge for Todd Pletcher. You set the pace that day. Give me an idea, what was it like from your vantage point going down the backstretch, being chased by American Pharoah?
He was seemed to be on a conveyor belt when the rest of us were on just a regular racetrack. He's extremely special horse, as we all know. He seems to be getting better. I was watching him train this morning at Saratoga. Seems to get over the racetrack just beautifully. It's tough. He's got one of those high cruising speeds, man. It's hard to figure out. You're just going to have to catch him on a really off day one day to beat him. If you're up in front of him, well, you're probably going a little too quick. You're basically a sacrifice lamb. And if you let him go, well, then you can never catch him. He's so well-rounded. He can compete and overcome all kinds of different adversities. So, like I said, he would just have to absolutely throw in the clunkers, I think, right now for him to get beat.
Oh, Mike, you've ridden so many great horses throughout your career. You've ridden numerous times when you've been the heavy favorite, and you've had a target on your back. He's running the Travers Stakes on Saturday. You've won the Travers Stakes twice, in 94 with Holy Bull and 98 with Coronado's Quest. And both of those horses had the running style of, say, an American Pharoah, where they're going to be forwardly placed. When you have a target on your back like that and you're the horse to beat, as a jockey, are you more aware of your surroundings and what's going on around you and maybe any tactics from the other riders in the race?
You certainly are, yeah. I mean, that's all part of it, and it's part of horse racing. It's part of, trying to beat the heavy favorites. And saying that, again, this horse is so well-rounded that, you're almost scared to kind of employ some sort of tactic on him because it's just going to cost 2 second or third. So he's he's just super, man, and he's very fortunate that he's that good that you don't want to do something so crazy like what I did the other day and trying to get in front of him and thinking, well, maybe if I make him chase me, it'll be a different outcome. He just seems to overcome anything and everything. Again, in saying that, yeah, Victor's going to have his eyes open. I think it's all about getting him into a comfortable stride, getting him in that first turn in good position, and then he just lets American Pharoah do what American Pharoah does best. That's run fast.
Mike, always great to get the insights from a Hall of Famer. Thanks for joining us here on HRTV, and best of luck this weekend at Del Mar.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. He'll be aboard Iron Fist in the El Cajon Stakes. That's coming up on Saturday from Del Mar. Early feature as well. That'll be race number 3, and you'll see it over on TVG.